not only are the bands loose, but this material, it slides. So that's cool.
Not even the depths of hell could have forged a diamond this special.
Good afternoon, y'all. So trying to get some good footage for y'all, but like I said, you guys might have heard me say it before, but let me say it again, just for good measure. But a lot of the deliveries that go on that I do, it's pretty uneventful. And even if it is eventful, sometimes either I'm not recording when it happens, or I don't know, I've been doing this a while, so it's kind of hard to like try to get good footage if I don't think it's gonna be good. And what most of you guys probably haven't seen who watch my videos is that a lot of the stuff doesn't really surprise me or excite me anymore. So if it doesn't excite me or surprise me, then it's probably not going to go on video. But I try my best to get as much as I can and record as much as I can. But I'm going to point something out to you guys. So before I left the store for the second time, I noticed that these bands were loose. Did I leave my truck in neutral or in drive? I think I left it in drive. I'll put it in neutral. So not only are the bands loose, but this material, it slides. So that's cool. So I'm gonna go around to the other side and throw the straps completely over. That's the first bunk that's going out. So last week on Saturday, I picked up an order from the store, and so there's a lady by the name of that works at the store. Cool as hell. Never had an issue with her. I always do my best to try to help her out with, you know, special requests and you know, stuff like that. And so she came out to supervise the guy loading my truck. And you know, I had pointed out to her with some material similar to that material that I just showed you guys, that, you know, it's once the store loads it on my truck, it's almost like an unwritten rule that you guys are basically condoning the you guys are condoning the load getting loaded, and that it's safe for transport. I said, whether you said it or not, but by you loading it, that's you basically saying like you okay it to go out and that it's safe to go. So I said, you know, I started the sentence. I said, hey, so you remember, you know, with loads like this, you know, if it falls off the truck, where it lays. And then she completed my sentence. She goes, it stays. I said, so for those of you who don't know, if something falls off the truck, where it lays is where it stays. That's my motto, and I live and I die by it. But I told her, I said, listen, it's different when something falls off the truck and it kills somebody, because that's not gonna be the only person I kill that day, because us drivers, we go to jail for life. And she was like, holy, you guys go to jail for life for that? I said, yeah, that's considered driver negligence. That's it. She was like, no wonder you're so anal about all your I'm like, yeah, no shit, because my freedom's on the line. I said, I go to jail for life even if it's not my fault. You know, even like if that lumber jiggled loose and fell apart and went through a lady's windshield in oncoming traffic and kills her, I go to jail for life. That's just how that cookie crumbles. So she was like, yo, I never knew that. She was like, yo, I would be the same way. Now I know I would be the same way. Like, what do you think? I do this for and giggles? You think I bust people's balls for and giggles? Well, I do. For those of you who know me, I break people's balls for and giggles, but only when the balls need to be broken. Nah, who am I kidding? Nah. Sometimes I break them even though they don't need to be broken, or you know, if they don't have balls to break. So but as you can see, the load up there is shifted. So you know, I already told the customer, and I made him aware of it, that a lot of that lumber is loose, and I took pictures of it at the store of it being loose, and the store manager apologized to me. He said it looks like we're having the same day. So this is a shared driveway that this load has to go up. The guy said it's about 14 feet across. It looks a little bit wider than that, so I don't know. I'm gonna attempt it, and I told him as far up as it'll go is as far up as I'll bring it. He said okay. He's a truck driver, he understands it, and you know, it's good when you have, you know, truckers that, you know, other truckers that understand what you're going through. That just makes it a little bit easier on your part. So now I'm gonna side shift to the left, start swinging left, straighten this wheel a little bit, bring it down a little bit, bring it down a little bit. Now I'm gonna side shift right. Now that I'm clear off of that, so I'm all the way back, all the way tilted back. And as you can see, this load is sketchy as hell. So the customer said that up here there's one area that he's kind of concerned about. It might take some finagling, which I'm okay with. You know, if I don't got to bring it back to the store and I'm here, you know, I'm okay with this road being the way it is. So this is a pretty nice road so far. Like, I've been on regular roads in this, so it's pretty much a-okay to me. So now we're getting into the thick of it. And I saw a pothole here somewhere. There it is. Yeah, so this isn't bad. I thought it was even worse. We're good? All the way up? Cool. Is it on the right or left?
It's on the left.
Okay. This one?
Yep, this one.
Hang on one second, bud. Now I'm gonna back out just a little bit so my leg doesn't catch it. That's all she wrote.
My wife put those together for delivery people. That would fit your categorization if you want.
Thank you, I appreciate it.